Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Arifin, Setia Prayugo, student in University Islam Unsur. Today I will give you a summary about discourse analysis. What is discourse analysis? Discourse analysis is an investigation of knowledge about the language beyond the word, clause, phrase, and sentence level. All of them are the basic building block of successful communication. In the discourse analysis, researchers have to infiltrate language as a whole, beyond the micro level of the word and the sentence, and look at the entire body of the communication produced in given. Discourse analysis refers to attempt to study the organization of the language above the sentence or above the clause, and therefore to study larger linguistic units such as conversational exchange or written text. And a relationship between language and context. The basic consideration of the discourse analysis is relationship between language and the situation where it is produced. It analyzes and investigates both spoken and written interaction. In the broader context, it is not only the conversation that take on the account of discourse analysis. It is only two conversations that is taken into account that discourse analysis, but also societal custom and practice as well that make the entire web of the social fiber and behavior. And B is discourse analysis and pragmatic. This chapter will be highlight pragmatic that the prime consideration of the way in which people mean more than what they say in the spoken or written discourse. And C is discourse structure of text. Discourse analysis are interested in how people get into the structure, what they intend to convey to others in the conversation in a piece of writing. For example, there are cultural differences greeting in Japan and USA. In US, they are very short, while Japan, they include weather and other details in greeting. As they say greetings from hot and sizzling in Tokyo, instead of only the word of the greeting in which not a requirement in English. D is cultural way of speaking and writing. The author criticized the study of the ethnography of the communication by Del Helms. The cultural context remains the most important aspect that needs attention of analysis. Researchers and critics Aldrich maintained that Helms analyzed cultural point of view, but he ignored social and cultural context in the language occurred. And E. Communication competence and discourse. Communicative competence is knowing about the structure that are normally used while communicating in given language. It revolves around the knowledge of the speaker as to know to respond to different speech acts as fits during day-to-day situation. And F is discursive competence. Discursive competence is not only language related and text level knowledge, but also include complex factors beyond text, which are required for useful communication. And next is different view of discourse analysis. First is discourse as the social constructive of reality. The author here discuss that through discourse we always construct our social reality, and she gives the example of the BBC Panorama interview in which Princess Diana doesn't only talk about herself, but while she talking, she also constructs her social world in a way that she wants people to see. B. Discourse and socially situated identities. Similarly, whenever we speak or pen something down, we construct our socially situated identities. A speaker can construct multi-identities in a single strand of the discourse. For example, when a speaker in an interview tells that his son goes to Chicago University, he established his identity of being a father and husband. In the same way, very interview, if he discloses it to the audience that he is high-ranking officer in the army, his contract he is second identity of the being an army officer. And discourse and performance. Sometimes our discourse not only show to intention and identities, it's also actually performed to attain function and best a view in saying something we do it. For example, when it is said, I promise and I know pronounce you man and wife, the fact has been performed. The couple has become man and wife. And next is discourse and intertextuality. All texts, whether spoken or written, takes meaning from other texts and refer to other texts. So this way, they were in textual relationship with other texts. Casablanca movie in which different genres such as adventure, patriotic, war, propaganda are mixed up. 3 is difference between spoken and written discourse. First is grammatically intricate and spoken discourse. Researchers have shown that speech as well as writing grammatically complex and different from each other. The written language is more complex grammatically compared to the spoken version of discourse. And lexical density is spoken and written discourse. Discourse, unless like Halliday, maintain that written discourse is more lexically dense than spoken form. It is used thicker and cooperative difficulty lexicon to convey the meaning. And third is nominalization and written and spoken discourse. Nominalization refers to process of the forming nouns from the other words class noun. For example, red plus ness and become redness. It is occur when action and event are present as noun rather than verb. In written discourse, the process of the nominalization takes place on higher level. And next is explicitness in spoken and written discourse. Writing is more explicit than speech. Explicitness in writing is speech depend on the purpose of the text as well as listener and reader. And that's all about discourse analysis that I can give you. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.